Welcome to Living Magically for the week of February 24th. And I'm Michelle, your host, and it is Pisces season, and it's a very beautiful, magical, sweet season. And I know everybody's been feeling really intense, and this is absolutely to be expected. So I just want to apologize for anybody who missed me last week. We had a pretty intense week. Nothing was wrong. I just wanted to, for those who was afraid I was sick, because I never miss doing a podcast. I just had a lot of things happen at the same time. We had a washer and dryer go out, and my set was all disturbed, and my life was just really busy last week. So I want to apologize, but that's the point that I'm trying to make, is lean into whatever is going on in your life and just roll with it. Be in the flow. Pisces, we've now moved into Pisces, and it is a sign about movement. It is the ultimate water sign, and it is the flow, it's the dreaming, it's the intuition. And we're going to be in this dreamy, almost hermity. I pulled the hermit card for this week when I was getting ready to do this transmission, and this particular hermit card says contemplative solitude, and that kind of feels really true. If you don't feel like being in a big group, take some space. If you don't feel like doing something, there's what I call the joy of missing out. And it is that, not that you don't want to do it, but that you might not want to do it right now. And that's okay. We have a really interesting astrological aspect this week, and it's very short-lived. Today being Monday, we have had all the planets go direct for the time being. So Mars was the last planet to be in retrograde, and we felt that. It certainly has felt difficult, and like almost like there's no fire, no energy since before Christmas. It's just been a very long transit where Mars, the fiery, raw sign of movement, forward movement, has been in retrograde. So now that it's moved direct, and every other planet until at least the 1st of March is also direct, that means that all the planets are moving forward at the same time. We do have a Venus retrograde starting on March 1st. So this is the week. This is the time to go into the dreaming, go into the imagination, go into the mind, because we also have a dark moon this week. And what does that mean? So Pisces is going to go into the new moon in Pisces on Thursday at 7:45, I think, in the evening. So late in the day on Thursday, we will get the next new moon. And so until then, that means Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. These are like Monday night, Tuesday night, Wednesday night are all dark moon. It means that the moon is in its last season of its cycle. It's pretty much absent. It's not visible in the sky. This is a time for divination, and Pisces season is also the time for divination. So if you're wanting to do some water scrying, you're wanting to do an oracle spread, you're wanting to go inward to get a psychic answer, doing an Akashic record reading, or really anything that has to do with healing, has to do with dreaming, has to do with getting clarity. Maybe you've been unclear about what's the next action step. Maybe you're unclear about where you're going. You're going to also see a lot of people wanting to spring clean right now. So if there's a clean out your inbox, clean out your home, your garage, your bedroom, change your sheets. I like to change my sheets on the new moon, clean out my bedding. Anything that is a completion cycle is a good thing to be doing up until Thursday. And then Thursday night and all day Friday will be your last new moon for a little while that is without any retrograde. So it's a new moon, no retrogrades. So it's a perfect time to be stating your energy as you wish it to be. Get really clear, do some candle magic, do some water magic, take a beautiful spiritual bath, go to a body of water if it's warm enough. And believe it or not, even snow has to do with the magic of this season. So if you are in a snowy area and it's snowing on Friday, Thursday, Friday, you can use the snow for your magic and your clarification and your crystal clean clarity. So with this Pisces energy, we're creating the vision for the future. We're setting intentions. It's the perfect time to do journaling or a vision board or a little bit of manifestation magic, because as we move into the next season, it's going to be an interesting ride in March. So we just completed the 2-2 portal. So some of you may have felt that 2-2 to 2-2-2 as very stuck, as very sticky, and yet transformative. And I want you to feel hope. I encourage you to lean into what you want, lean into your heart, lean into your desire and your truth and your hope and your happiness. Lean into the world as you choose it to be. It's really important to raise your frequency right now and to be choosing what you desire and to be choosing just even one tiny little action step. It may feel like you want it all right now and you can't. So close the doors to what is ending. There's an ending cycle right now, closing the doors, finishing, completing, cleaning, releasing. Like just this entire year, you're going to see that with the year of the snake, with it being a 9-year, there's going to be, to get anything going, there's going to be the ending to create the beginning. We're going to see it be very mystical. We're finishing Pisces season and we have that all the way through. The first eclipse will still be a Pisces sun as we see the lunar eclipse. We're gonna have a big Virgo lunar eclipse in March and it will still be Pisces season. So Pisces sun, Virgo, moon at the full moon, and it's a blood moon. And so as we start this new moon, it's the new moon, the magic that you create this Thursday, Friday into the weekend is setting you up for what your intentions are for this full moon lunar eclipse. In fact, I'll be in Kansas teaching priestess camp with Rima. So if there is a desire for some big, huge transformation and you want to be in the energy of that next major step and you want to be doing it in a collective community, this would be the week. Right now would be the time to sign up for Priestess Camp. We've run it here in Orlando and it was amazing and transformative, and we got so much good feedback that we're doing it again in Kansas City. So if you have some time the weekend of March 14th, 15th, and 16th, that weekend we're going to be having this very magical, beautiful goddess priestess camp, using the Egyptian oils, using the transformative quality that these initiations will provide for you. And so let me know if you want to ask me any questions about that. It's something I'm super passionate about, so I'd love to have you join us. In the meantime, this week, sometimes people are like, well, how long do I have to do my new moon magic? And I'm going to say, really do it on Friday. Do it Thursday night after 8 o'clock, or do it on Friday, because even though it's still possible to do magic on the weekend, magic is all about timing, but you can do it anytime. You just want to be aware. But Venus is going to start going retrograde. And so for the next month, we're going to be reviewing our relationships. So this is going to be seen with the fact that as we're in this Venus retrograde, we're going to have this eclipse, and then we're going to have a new moon solar eclipse at the end of March. So this is the cleanest new moon we're going to have. Very clear, very concise. So putting your magic together, being very aware of your emotions. It's Pisces, so all emotions are on the table. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to laugh, laugh. If you need to nap, nap. Really, truly honor yourself and everyone around you this week. Be loving, be kind, be compassionate, and really hold the vision of the future you are choosing. There is a choice point happening, and I really believe we're quantum jumping. So understand that fear won't get you where you want to go. Love will. Hope will. Visioning and holding the timeline of what you want and what you desire. That's where the power is. Creating a vision, write it into being, speak it into being, imagine it into being. Spend time, if you can, this weekend in contemplation and meditation, preferably Thursday night and Friday, if you have that opportunity. So I will be creating a little mini retreat for myself with my journal, and I will be writing into being my desires. I will be creating a spell candle. I will be speaking it into being, very abracadabra, as we are seeing with the power of the words. We've got the big Lady Gaga song coming out right now, and it's really exactly what we're doing. Speak and create as we create as we speak. Spell casting, write it into being. Really get your vision, your ideas, your emotions into the feeling of creation. You are the creator of your reality, and this is the powerful time to do that. Really hold the vision, the emotion, share. This is the one time where I'm like going to say, share out loud your words, your dreams, your visions. Share that with the people that are closest to you. And I do want you to be careful. Share it with people who are going to validate you, witness you, root you on, cheer you on. This isn't a time to share your dreams with someone who's going to poo-poo them or put them down. This is actually a time to really share your dreams with those who are going to lift you up. Might be a good time to talk about partnerships and collaborations, but it is not a time to share it with someone who you know is going to put you down. So share it in a way that is going to lift you up, that is going to fuel your fire, that's going to draw you into this eclipse season, because we're going to be in for a wild ride starting next week as we really enter March and we enter into eclipse season. We have the powerful 3-3 next Monday. And so if you are available 7 o'clock on Monday night, we're going to do a 3-3 activation brought to you by Witch School. So that we'll be doing some powerful manifestation magic together. And that is available for you to join. As well as at the end of the month, we have had to move our oil temple. Originally, we had it for the equinox, and we had to move it to the end of the month on the 28th. But this is very exciting because that means we will be together for the solar eclipse. if you're in Orlando and you want to celebrate that new moon solar eclipse with an Egyptian oil temple, that is going to be something 29th, I'm sorry, the 29th. We've moved it to the 29th. It's a Saturday night, and it's going to be really beautiful, ritual, and powerful to be together on that solar eclipse day and weekend. So a lot to unpack, but think about how are you going to really bring your dreams to fruition. And this isn't necessarily the action step week. This is the dreaming, planning, goal setting, dreaming, magical moment. And again, good time for divination, vision boards, journaling, and also spending time with yourself. It might be that you just want to be in your own personal space with your own companionship, the hermit, or a few very close friends. It might not be the time where you want a big party or a big convention, unless you do. And that's always up to you, because we have free agency and we can do it any way we want it. And again, most importantly, how do you want it? You can have it the way you want it. You don't have to have it the way everybody else has always said it had to be done. In this case, my dear beloved, it is about choosing how you want the world to be, how you want to bring your magic forward, and how you want to live in the vibration of your choice. What is it that you want to feel? How do you want to feel? And how do you create that and take the next step into bringing that to fruition? It's a big week for powerful intentions. Again, remembering that there are no planets retrograde from Monday through Friday. And then with Friday, we've got a new moon. So it's a perfect time for creating your reality. I'll see you again next week. I love you, bless you, and live magically.